Canada is preparing for a massive immigration shakeup in November 2025. These changes aren't minor tweaks. They're sweeping rules that could affect thousands, even leading to deportation. Expired documents, public health issues, unauthorized work, tax errors, and more are now under scrutiny. For many, what felt like a safe path to study, work, or live in Canada could suddenly be in jeopardy. Let's break down the 7 most important rules. Number 1 is the most shocking, and it could affect permanent residents who thought they were safe for life. Number 7, financial dependence on the state. Canada is sending a clear message. Immigration newcomers could access welfare, housing aid, and food assistance to get on their feet. But in 2025, Ottawa says too many people are staying on those feet too long. Statistics Canada reports that over 100,000 immigrants received some form of public assistance in 2024, nearly double pre-pandemic levels. Officials argue that long-term dependency pressures taxpayers and provincial budgets, already strained by inflation, housing shortages, and rising healthcare costs. Starting October 2025, a new monitoring system will link immigration databases with welfare and employment records. Immigrants receiving continuous aid without clear progress towards self-sufficiency could have their cases reviewed for deportation. Critics say this ignores systemic barriers like unrecognized foreign degrees, language challenges, and childcare shortages. Ottawa insists the policy is about accountability, not cruelty. For newcomers, the advice is clear: maintain steady employment, file taxes correctly, and build a small financial cushion. This rule signals a broader shift in immigration philosophy, from assisting newcomers to holding them accountable. Number 6, working without authorization. Unauthorized work is now a serious ground for deportation. This includes remote freelancing, gig work, or even running a small online store. Canada's 2025 overhaul links databases, tax filings, payroll systems, and immigration records in real time. Any mismatch between your earnings and your visa status can be flagged. Last year, over 50,000 temporary visa holders were found working off the books, a 40% increase since before the pandemic. Canada wants skilled immigrants contributing legally, not shadow workers. Critics argue the rule is rigid. Many international students or temporary residents rely on informal jobs to survive due to high living costs and delayed work permits. Advocacy groups say it's punishment for poverty disguised as enforcement. Ottawa maintains the stance: respect your visa limits, renew permits on time, and never assume unauthorized work goes unnoticed. Number 5, misrepresentation or fake documentation. Even small mistakes on immigration forms can now trigger deportation. Forgetting to list a past visa rejection, misstating employment dates, or submitting incomplete documents can lead to immediate review. IRCC reports over 25,000 applications flagged for misrepresentation in the past 2 years, triple the number 5 years ago. The system now cross-checks applications with digital audits, visa history, tax filings, education records, and even online activity. If inconsistencies appear, your status could be revoked within weeks. Critics argue that many applicants rely on consultants who may make errors, yet the immigrant bears the consequences. Ottawa, however, insists honesty and transparency are mandatory. Keep copies of all documents, double-check every form, and never trust unlicensed agents promising shortcuts. Overstaying in Canada used to be overlooked at times, but honestly, that era is over. There's now a new nationwide digital system that links border records, visa databases, and provincial services. So, missing a reporting appointment or letting a permit expire can trigger immediate action. In fact, over 60,000 people were found overstaying in the past 3 years, a 40% increase from pre-pandemic levels. Officials argue that accountability protects the integrity of the system. But, critics warn that delays in processing, especially for students or temporary workers, can unfairly penalize compliant individuals. The advice is pretty clear: track deadlines, read every official notice, and respond promptly. Compliance is survival. So, failed or fraudulent refugee claims. Canada's refugee system is really tightening up these days. Rejected asylum seekers are now facing much shorter appeal timelines, often just weeks instead of, years. And removal follows pretty quickly. Submitting false evidence, exaggerating risk, or, well, repeatedly reapplying after denial is seen as abuse of the system and now triggers fast-track deportation. Critics are worried that people fleeing war or political instability might struggle to provide official proof. The message is, honestly, pretty clear for asylum seekers: submit genuine evidence, work with licensed representatives, and comply with removal orders if denied. Failing to do so can actually lead to permanent bans. Moving on to criminal or security violations. These days, criminal offenses trigger much faster deportation reviews. Even minor offenses like DUIs, repeated petty theft, or domestic violence can flag a review. Serious crimes, such as assault, organized fraud, or gang involvement, result in mandatory removal. And it doesn't stop there. Digital conduct is also being monitored. Online extremism, hate speech, or even association with extremist groups can be taken as evidence of a security threat. Civil rights groups, they caution that policing online activity could risk infringing on free speech, but Ottawa stresses national security above all. The rule here is simple: follow the law offline and online. Now, expired or fraudulent immigration status, this is, honestly, the most critical rule in 2025 status, matters above all else. Expired work permits, residency cards, or mismatched visa records will automatically make you illegal in Canada. There's a new AI-based verification system that links border entry logs, employer records, and tax filings in real time. In 2024, nearly 50,000 people were flagged for expired or outdated documents. That number may actually double in 2025. Lawyers warn that errors or backlogs could, unfortunately, trap honest residents. The rule is clear: check permits well in advance, renew early through official channels, and never ever rely on unlicensed agents' documentation. Honestly, equals survival. So, to wrap things up, Canada's 2025 immigration overhaul is all about discipline, accountability, and compliance. Every job, every form, every renewal, and even your online activity now carries consequences. It's not just about approval anymore. It's about proving every single day that you deserve to stay. Stay compliant, stay honest, and, stay prepared. In Canada, 0 mistakes is the new requirement for belonging. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Click the bell icon to get notified about the next video. Thank you for staying with us, and see you in the next video.